What is up, everyone? It is your good buddy, Elite King here, and well, today we are going to be discussing the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon trailers. And yes, you heard me right. I said we. I've also got a good friend of mine, Zero Status, is here with me. For those of you that don't know him, he's the guy that helps me with my thumbnails, and also really good at making them. I might add. Mind if you introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up, guys? Zero here. So yeah, like Elite said, we're gonna discuss the Ultra Sun and the Ultra Moon trailer and all the info that we got through the trailers.
Yeah, all right. So let's start. So there wasn't really much to go off of the trailer. It more seemed like a trailer for Pokken for Switch, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I mean, it did open up a lot of, possibilities and stuff, because as we've seen from the box art, it seems that Necromes is going to be able to fuse with both legendaries, which I think is a cool concept, but how do you think it might be carried out?
Well, like you said, there will be like a fusion thingy on the games. So I think like you notice the guy with the searing and he twisted the
Yeah.
searing. Maybe it will be like the DNA splicers. Maybe if you have that certain searing and a special sea crystal, maybe if you have both of that things, maybe you can fuse Lunala or Solgaleo depending on your game. So you can turn him like in the Ultra form, if you can call it like that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm also thinking that like if it is that way, I'm also actually thinking that Colress might have one of those, considering that he's in Alola, and we all know what happened in Black and White too.
Yeah, maybe he will give it to you like a test project, and like it turns out that that test project that they gave you is like like they actually work and they have it like the wrong version. So maybe it will be something like that.
Yeah, that seems like a interesting thing. But there was also one thing that I've been thinking about actually. If like Necromes is going to be fusing with the legendaries and everything, do you think that means we're probably going to get a different story going around? Because like I mean, if you think about it, like with the Aether and the Ultra Space, do you think that'll change at all?
Yeah, maybe it will change a little bit because of like the fusion thingy, and I think will affect the Ultra Beast maybe because uh, it is supposed like Necrozma is a Ultra Beast in, well, they say like it's like a
They
it's like
say
an
it's like an Ultra
unified
Beast.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's very. They said it's very similar to it too.
Yeah.
Now, there's also one other thing that came to mind. I'm thinking the anime is probably also going to make a big change with these new things. I don't know exactly know how, but I'm guessing like how we had XYZ after XY with the whole storyline for Zygarde, and which to be perfectly honest, Zygarde needed a certain kind of story in some way. So I'm thinking maybe like we're gonna instead of it's gonna be instead of like Sun and Moon like season 3 or season 2 or whatever, dude, it's probably just gonna be Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah, maybe it will change like that, and like you said, it will be like XYZ when Zygarde has his own like arc type of thing. So maybe it will like mix all the things from the games, maybe.
Yeah. If they wanted to make it like XY, I'd imagine it. Well, I know we. Well, you know how I don't really like repetition, but if they were going to try to make it like XYZ, I could actually see something like Necromza is hunting down Nebby or something like that if Nebby ever shows up.
Well, that will be like a great like a way better option if they want to do something like that. It will be great if we see like Necrozma trying to chase Nevi and the group maybe if Nevi is with the Sun and Moon group. Maybe it will be like you said, something like that, like Necrozma is going to follow Ash's group. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you think like I mean, do you think Marshadow might have anything to do with the story at all? I think it might.
Uh, I don't know. I need to. Well, we need to know more about Marshadow. So maybe in the movie, on the 20th movie, we'll get like like a backstory, if you call it like that. So maybe will
Yeah.
like affect. I don't know. I really we really need to know what's the purpose of Marshadow being on on the 20th movie. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do have this whole theory about Marshadow being a spirit that I might release later, but so anyway, that's not what we're talking about. We didn't really get much, so I guess like another good thing is like a well, not good thing, but a thing I like to discuss is what are your hopes for the Sun and Moon games? Like anything which you that you would change for like gameplay or story or anything like that?
Well, on gameplay terms, I would like to see uh, like more trials, like more challenging trials. Maybe like Kiawi's trial was so easy to pass it through. Like in 10 minutes, you already finish it because of the game like they have, and I would like to. I would like they change the difficulty on certain trials to easy or more difficult, or in on the ones that have the assist, if you call it like that, this is difficult will be like more challenging. I would like it to be like more challenging than in on the game, so I will change that on the game perspective. And for the story, maybe to get a backstory for Lily and Gladio, so we can know more about them. Maybe if they do something like that on the games, maybe on the anime will like put certain things so it can match up the with the story if they do like a second season like we said like on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon anime or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be another good way to tie in anime with games. I mean, they've done that a couple times. But yeah, with backstory wise, I think that we should get more backstories on, those characters as well as maybe some of the trial captains and everything like that. And also maybe even on Guzma, because I don't think we got a lot of backstory from him, but I'd like to see more. I mean, he's a fun guy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I would like to see like a backstory for Guzma, like he met the Professor Kukui and something like that. Will I would like to see for a Guzma backstory.
Yeah. So I'm guessing like, just more backstory and everything. And yeah, I would like to see more challenging stuff. But also what I would really like to see is like, yeah, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, how Pokemon walked with you.
Yep.
I would like to see that because, like, I mean, you remember like this one guy pulled the walking animations from like when they data mined Sun and Moon. So I'm thinking maybe they were going to add that in, but just didn't, and maybe Sun, and Ultra Moon will add the option.
Well, I like to see that also, but in terms of space on the game, maybe we couldn't see that until like a game on the Switch. But I really want to see that because I actually never play. Well, I play a little bit of Hard Gold, so I would like to see that on 3D. So it will be great.
Yeah, of course, that's also implying that there will be a game on the Switch, but a lot of people are saying that won't happen.
Yeah.
But what else could we talk about? Well, you remember, I guess like from earlier, you said like there was like a certain like a Z crystal that was shown in the trailer.
Yep.
I'm thinking maybe that's like another form. I'm thinking like maybe that's like it could be an either new animation, but like it kind of resembles a certain like the certain animation that like the Pokken guys go through when they go burst.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like it might be. I'm thinking it could be related to that, but I don't really know. Again, don't know much about that, but
Yeah, we need to get more information about that sea crystal and that sea ring, so we can know more about like, yeah, if you have both of them, you can fuse or do a special move or something like that. We really need more info about those, the sea ring and the sea crystal.
Yeah, yeah, I need a lot more info on that. Oh, I guess I should bring up another thing. If this is going to be like an alternate timeline, do you think that means we might get more Ultra Beasts as well?
Well, I think, yeah, it will be great to see like more Ultra Beast. Not more, not like 8 more, but like 3 or 4 will be great. So it can, you can, you see that the game has certain places so that you can go through. So maybe if they add, like 3 or 4, Ultra Beast, there, those places can like finally go through, because on, I think it was, after Kukui's trial, no, not Kukui's, Kiawa's trial, um, it was a power station, and that power station wasn't, available on the first game. So it will be great to see like an Ultra Beast located on that place, or maybe, a certain legendary, like a special legendary.
Yeah, and I also there's a lot of other things, but like character wise, if there's one thing I do want is maybe like remember like when you go into the title defense, there's like that one guy who's like in like a red outfit, and I think his name starts with an R. I forget what it is.
Yeah, that guy with he's a Dragon Master, I think.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's a Dragon Master. He has a, he's like Iris, but in a much better way.
In a much more edgy way, probably.
Yeah, much edgy way.
So much edge. 10 out of 10.
Too much water.
Anyways, oh, yeah. Sorry, you were saying something?
No, no, no.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm thinking like I kind of want to see more info on him because he just kind of shows up out of the blue and like is only there to battle you, and I'm like, you look like a much more interesting character than that.
Yeah, maybe he was like like a
Maybe
Kahuna,
there's gonna be
maybe.
a dragon trial. I mean, was
Yeah,
there a
the Dragon
dragon
Trial.
trial in the?
Yeah,
I'm thinking maybe he's gonna be the dragon trial captain. I mean, I know you get the Z ring from Changmao or whatever it's called.
yeah,
And maybe in the future he's the trial captain. I could see something like that.
yeah. Because like I said, he's a Dragon Master. Maybe we could see a like a Dragon Trial. That will be great because, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think we haven't got, like a gym leader that is a dragon type.
Yeah. Oh, and that just brought up another interesting point. Gyms. There's been a lot of apparently speculation that gyms are going to be returning. And what do you think about that?
Yeah, I heard that too. I saw a video that like there are certain places where there was like a construction, thingy where they're gonna construct certain things on certain places, like a perfect, like square for a gym, for a, gym leader. Maybe those places will be like turning into gyms, maybe, because there was like the empty space and that thing, and it was weird because seeing that was empty the place. So yeah,
Yeah. I'm thinking like there could be decent gyms. That might also mean we get more returning characters or something like that. Maybe the trial captains will be gym leaders instead.
yeah, maybe because, the ferry trial we never had one, so it was like, yeah, take the secret and you pass the
Oh yeah, I
trial.
forgot about it. And we never even actually had his ice trial either. We just kind of find the ice crystal, on a pedestal, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, also the flying, it was on a
Wait,
pedestal too.
oh yeah, I thought that was for some reason. I don't know. I forgot. I thought that was given to us by like the Flying Elite Four or something.
No, you actually, it's where on the left side on Kukui's, house there was like a cave, and you go through there, and it's where you catch a Necrozma. There's where
Oh,
you
okay.
you can
Yeah,
find it.
Yeah, sadly, I have not played much of the after story.
Oh,
I kind of need to. I've been told a lot of the important stuff, but
yeah. You should play more.
yeah, I'm gonna need to. I need to catch up on with everyone else in competitive.
Yeah, me too.
Everyone's competitive nowadays, and everyone's got shinies.
Yeah, I have a shiny Beakable, so yeah.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And also characters, the battle tree. You know how you meet Red and Cynthia, Wally, and Blue?
Yep.
Um, I'm thinking maybe like in this new one they're gonna add more trainers to it. Do you think that could be a possibility?
Yeah, that would be great to see like Lance or other gym leaders or even Elite Force or even champions like Steven maybe we can see him again.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna add any of the rivals? Like, do you think they might add like Brendan or Caleb or Serena or anything like that?
Well, that would be great to see like a full 3D model of Callum. That would be great.
Yeah, that would be nice. And Serena, I'm not gonna lie, but anyway, that's
Yeah,
nice.
it's for another video.
Serena to well confirmed. Not good.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, I think that would be kind of cool to see like full 3D models of characters. Because I mean, let's be honest, like X, Y, and ORAS just had chibi versions of everything, and they made Groudon look so small.
Yeah. And I think Groudon is like 6 feet tall or something like that.
Something like that. Speaking of actually, like when I brought up legendaries, Zygarde, it's in Alola, but it doesn't really have a purpose. Do you think this sequel might do something?
Well, I think it is because we saw the guys from the Cali region. I don't remember their names, so
It's
we
like I know Dexio, I think is
and
named one,
Dexio
or I
and
forget.
the other girl. So yeah, the ones that gave you the Megastone for Alexam. Well,
Yeah,
I think there will be a part when Zygarde comes through the actual game, maybe to balance the Ultra Beast and the Tapus, maybe because the Tapus are another thing than legendary. So maybe Zygarde will come through to balance the Ultra Beast and the Tapus, maybe.
maybe. I'm thinking like maybe like I mean, because like if they want to fuse Necrones and the legendaries, they're gonna need probably the legendaries under control. Maybe like a certain thing is like Zygarde helps you out and they get you to defuse them. You go after Necromza and maybe Zygarde goes after the other one.
Well, maybe we could see that because, like you said, Zygarde is on Alola, so and Zygarde is from Kalos, so
Yeah,
it
and
doesn't
that could
have
also
much sense that Zygarde is there for no reason.
yeah really just show off its forms and that kind of ticked me off. But that could also mean anime wise, we might be able to see a Zygarde versus like Lunala or Alio if they go that route.
Well, yeah, it will be great to see once more Zygarde, maybe on his 100% form.
Yeah. And that could also mean we get to see Ash Ninja again because, Ash Ninja is helping him.
Yeah, that will be great, but I think Astro Ninja will be returning on the league or on the league or that like the special art they have with the legendaries and all the thing. Maybe we could see Greninja on that part.
Okay. Yeah. And also, someone actually brought this up that, like, that, like, they have a feeling Greninja might return because, like, as long as Ash doesn't have a water type, and if he does get the water type Z Crystal, that could be an option.
Well, yeah, that could be an option because as far we know, Ash hasn't got like a water type, so we could see Greninja using uh, the Ball Bond and the Water Sea Crystal, maybe. That would be
Yeah.
great.
Unless they pull a fast one and bring out, like, Totodile or Squirtle, which I wouldn't complain, but I mean,
Yeah,
it
me
just
neither.
kind of.
So
Yeah. But if the Ice Greninja did return, I actually had a feeling that it. I have a feeling Ash Greninja might return that if like if Ash ever faced Guzma at any point. Like I just imagine like him like coming in like through a cloud of smoke, and then all of a sudden they just crank out a Kuze. Just imagine how many people would be hyped.
Oh shit, that will be great. That will be ultra
Bam.
great.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Good one. But yeah, I just this I honestly never expected this. Like I think I don't know if you expected it, but I expected Gen 4 remakes at this point and not sequels. So this is kind of shaking us up quite a bit.
Yeah, actually I have some info here about the remakes. So let me well here
Yeah.
it is. So this is from a Twitter user that I follow, which is in
All right.
Spanish. I try to translate what they say. So they say
All right.
it's impossible to do Xenon remakes before 8 gen because there will be enough space. Why enough space? Because if they do Xenon remakes after this, like Xenon remakes are on 7 gen, there will be like no space for no space like storage game, so
Right.
there will be like no enough space for the game, so and the
Yeah,
Pokemons
I
and
actually
the
did
one
hear
to
that.
introduce. So
Yeah, I actually did hear that Sun and Moon was, I actually heard that Sun and Moon was like a almost going over storage space in game wise. But yeah, I didn't actually think it was that close. But on the topic of Gen 4, like this might be something else. But I'm thinking like if they weren't revealed now, do you think they like might be revealed like sometime next year?
well, maybe also I have like a possible timeline. For example,
Possible.
this year obviously will be Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. For 2018 will be nothing like preparing for 8 gen. So on 2019 we have the 8 gen, and on 2020 we have the Xeno remakes. So
Well,
we can
yeah,
see something like that.
yeah. Actually, 2018, if you said that was nothing, usually Pokemon comes out with yearly releases, whether they be main or spin-offs. So that might be the year we get another mystery dungeon or perhaps another spin-off.
Yeah, for example, I would like to see Colosseum again. That would be
Oh
great.
yeah, Coliseum would be great. And with Switch graphics, oh
Oh
man.
my god, that would be so ultra
Yeah.
great.
Oh yeah.
Another
There we
pun.
go. Yeah, but I think Coliseum would be awesome for Switch, but or another what the third game. But you know what else I would kind of like to see that would be pretty good on Switch? Another Poke Park.
Well, yeah, it will be great.
Yeah,
I
have,
could see the graphics that they have on the Switch on that game. It will be good to see that game again.
yeah. It's been so long. Also, Ranger might be pretty
Oh,
good.
maybe Ranger.
Yeah. And while we're speaking of the Switch, like I said like this might go off topic a bit, but it was kind of like I never expected them to have Decidueye of all things in Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, I thought they will be like including Incineroar instead of the CGI because
Yeah,
he looks like more like a fighter.
yeah. Or Greninja, but then again, like the Nintendo trolled us and put in Krogunk, which is a
Yeah,
nice move.
Brock
I gotta
Trollolo
say,
confirm.
oh yeah. I mean, I have not seen enough Twitter posts of that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that was just nice. How long have we been going at this? Like 20 minutes now?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think I think we basically discussed everything, haven't we?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I have like some information like small.
Oh, all right.
Well, on Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, there will be like a 20% off with international ships for Ultrasound and Ultramon. So if you are an Amazon Prime user, you should start start buying the game
What
right
did you,
now.
What are we? What are we being sponsored by Amazon?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're sellouts now. Yay!
yeah, sellouts. Please, Amazon,
But
sponsor me.
yeah, I think that's about it. But hey guys, if you sorry for not uploading in a while, but don't worry about those manga reviews. They're gonna come out. But I had a good time, didn't you?
Yeah, me too. It was great to see. Well, to hear you because we never speak on here, so only on
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah. So I think because I think we're in different time zones, and you're usually busy with other stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, with school and editing and all the stuff.
Yeah, school can be a bitch, can it?
Yeah, finals next week, so yeah. Woohoo!
Oh, my finals started yesterday, but they're ending Wednesday.
Oh,
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, these things are really cranking my schedule, especially with my writing.
yeah. I
Mm.
see that you
But
post like new chapters and like, oh no, for next week.
yeah, well, stuff happens. I gain and lose motivation. I mean, I have been told that I think I write too much, but yeah, whatever.
I can relate to that, so
Yeah, but anyways, guys, if you really like this video, hit the like and subscribe button, and also both of our Twitter accounts will be in the description. And please show Zero a lot of support because he does an awesome job with this stuff. I think it was nice having you.
yeah. And another thing I want to add here, if if you hear my English is bad, it's not like my first language, so yeah, bear with
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Uh, I'll put a little note in the description if anyone needs to hear that.
Well, yeah, maybe you can do that.
Yeah, that would be best. But anyway, guys, I'm Elite. This is Zero, and keep on catching. And we will see you guys next time, hopefully.
See ya.